Once again, I welcome you to the stream. The fourth round of our Group A stream of the first day of Boomers Play Reloaded Call of Duty 2 LAN in Wrocław. CITR versus nEophyte. For the first map we have Tujain. Next we have Matmata, so there is a chance that we'll repeat the last game, 12-12, 12-12. Everyone is well rested, maybe also a bit stiffed after an almost hour and a half without playing, since we had a dinner break after the third round. But for now we are starting CITR as the Axis and nEophyte as the allies. Strasser, remember his performance, CITR with fantastic draw for the very last rounds in the last match. Haharus looking for the pick, but for now Network, fantastic start from his side, 2 eliminations already. Xera will add something from his side, Strasser as well, and it seems like CITR are going for the clean rounds. Sten is still fighting, but Sten also found Goddess sneaked behind his back for the clean round for Axis. 1-0 and a great start for the Axis. Strasser looking once again for this nade pick, but now Xera. I remember that CITR on Tujain, they had a lot of those lineups, a lot of coordination between those nades and the first entry players peeking, but now Network under the bullets. Had to step back, but all of those nades are completely missed. And Network's position might be a bit more well known, but still is very defensively in the side. Strasser also trying to play this very, very far away from the action. Strasser. Smoke is not really helping the sniper right there, so it is very possible that Strasser will try to step back a little and play from the back to the side, maybe control middle a bit, because nEophyte were pretty much quiet there, but now Strasser, Haharus, a quick trade, 1-for-1, but CITR still in the lead. With one man up, Strasser had a chance, but he misses nEophyte. They are lucky that this shot missed, because it might have been the very end, but now Strasser and Network simultaneously finding those 2 eliminations, leaving Haharus as the only one standing for nEophyte. Seems like CITR are going for 2-0. I don't know if I recall this well, but I think CITR are right now the leaders of a group. I would have to look at tournament once again, but now Strasser for the triple kill and a fantastic sniper play coming from CITR's scope. 2-0, great start after the break. This fourth round might be a bit like the first one, since some players might not be warmed up enough, so I would say that it is as important if you're underdog to gather those wins as it was in the first round. But not for now. Duriel, fantastic duel. Strasser completely annihilated, but now Network with a refrag, 4 versus 4, and CITR, they might have lost a man, but the push was too hard to handle for the nEophyte. nRai, nice predict. Network already down 4 versus 3. The first round when nEophyte had potential for the win, but Alpha was only waiting for nRai to come. Alpha once again, and he single-handedly pushed this whole attack back. Goddess as well. Haru's having a lot of trouble to find the one elimination. Xera will take advantage of it. 3 versus 0. CITR with a fantastic start on Tujain. nEophyte, they need to look for something more. We have seen that they were struggling, not only strategically, but also with those aim duels. CITR by far have been dominating those duels one by one. Strasser has to look out for the nades, but the K had to look out for Alpha. An easy entry kill for the CITR. 4 versus 4. Yet again nade coming for the B side, but no one is really able to push Strasser out of the side. Alpha, knowing that his rivals do not have any more nades, he's trying to push a bit more closer to the smoke. Strasser, fantastic shot. Goddess, nice reflex. And once again, CITR completely dominating the round. 5 against 2. Xera, a quick shot for 1. Struggles a bit, but he's able, with the help of Alpha, to find the second. 4-0 CITR. They are not stopping by far. Not a single player from nEophyte was able to surpass the barrier of 2 eliminations. And by this match we can see who went for the regular size pizza, who went for the bigger one. But jokes aside, Stenny, nEophyte, it might be a good time for the timeout. We haven't seen many timeouts today, but this might be the perfect moment. nRai finds entry. Does not really matter since Strasser gets the nade straight under Duriel's feet. Okay. Maybe another nade to push Citrons more, to make Citrons sweat in this match, but it does not happen. Goddess Network, with such an ease, they find another 2 eliminations. We can see this mass attack coming from Citrons mid-round is just deadly for the allies. Stenny fighting for anything this round, trying to turn around something, trying to wake up his team by getting that first point for the allies, but Network already prepared for the duel. And now Decay in the 1v3 situation, already spotted, it's already well known by all of the Citron players from the 6-4-5, looking for anything that might help him win this point. But he cannot even get this one duel. He's baited once by once, and probably Citrons are right now closing and closing the distance between them and, of course, the last standing player of the allies. Okay, he is looking for those scans. But the time is being wasted here, only half a minute on the clock, and he still has to plant the explosives, despite the fact of 3 rivals being alive. Okay, 25 seconds, Decay, oh, this was a chance, this was a perfect chance to get at least 1 elimination in this clutch. He cannot quite find the shooting, so it seems like Citrons will just wait him out and go straight to the point number 5, 5-0. nEophyte. The score is slowly running away to the point that it might be hard to come back. Time expired, 5-2. Decay was just completely zoned out from the play. And fun fact, by far, we are nearly half the way in the first half of this map, and 2 of Citron's players are still unkillable, but for now Alpha, oh, fantastic push. He completely surprises Stenny, but now Xira dying for the first time, but God is still uncatchable, finding the refrag on the K. 4 versus 3, Citrons once again finding themselves in a very comfortable spot. God is finally put down as well. 3 versus 3, but Network, his partner in crime, looking for revenge. Still does not want to push too hard since Citrons are not in the lead here. Since Citrons, they don't want to end this. Ways to get Alpha. He's the man for the job. Puts like an Agent 07 for the assassinations, for the special requests. Gets the 3rd. Will he get the 4th? Will he get the Quadra to completely top the scoreboard of the killing ones? And Duriel, 1v3 clutch on nEophyte. This is not a great game, but Network put down 2 more to go and 55 seconds on the clock. Seems possible since also Strasser and Alpha are both spread out across the map, and you might be able to split those duels into 1v1 fights, but you cannot since Strasser was camped and found the perfect moment to peek. And finally, Decay decided enough is enough. Enough is enough, guys. We have to put stop to this. It's 6-0 to our rivals. We collectively have 1 kill more than Alpha or Strasser solo. This has to stop. And nEophyte, we'll see if this timeout, if this 2-minute break will let them come back to this game, because Citrons are fitting fantastically here. 6-0. The confidence built up in those first rounds for the duels, for the aim fights, it's at such a high level that even sorely this might bring a huge advantage for the Axis to even top this to 9-3, 10-2, or even a higher score. And nEophyte, maybe preparing some lineup play, going for fast long push with nades, or anything, because they tried playing individually, but for those 2-man attacks from Goris and Network, for Alpha and his sneaking around the map, nothing has seemed to work, because you don't even know which one of Citron players will top this round, because every one of those guys had rounds for himself, and that's the tough part. Because from the side of nEophyte, I think that they would need a hero that would bring 1 round, 1 clutch, to wake up whole team, but the problem is that you cannot really see anyone stepping in the shoes to bring the point, to get a multi-kill or something like that. 6-0. And after this break, can nEophyte finally get something for themselves? Because for now it seems like Citrons will completely stomp this game. Duriel, oh, it was a close one. And Strasa, this one wasn't close. This one was direct for the K, for the kill, of course. 5 against 4 Citrons. Once again with a very fast entry of Duriel. He was surprised by that pick. And now maybe with this pick does not come a second elimination for the Citrons, but comes a lot of info. Where are the rivals? How far away are they still from the sides? And Alpha. There just is no remedy for the fact how aggressive and accurate is this player. 5 against 3, 5 against 2. God is coming to the table as well. Only nRai and Hakarus left to the play, but God is merciless. Harus found at least one, but it seems like it will be only one kill for the honor. 6 turns to 7, but 0 stays where it was. 7-0 Citrons. We have a potential for the first 13-0 on stream, and even I think nie mieliśmy 13-0 jeszcze dzisiaj. And for the first 13-0 of the LAN. As I recall, when I was in Warsaw a year ago, we had some 13-0s in Budapest as well. So someone has to be the bad guy here and get 0-13. But for now, Hakarus, and this is a turnover, because this is the first time in the game when nEophyte are the ones to get the first elimination. This might be the turning point for the allies. Or at least it could have been, but Alpha, what was that? Nasty shot, a fantastic aim coming from this player. 9-2, and this Car 98 is a mass murder weapon in his hands. But Steny, he was prepared for the network. Finally, seems like nEophyte are adapting to the positions, to the plays that Citrons were performing in this map. 4 versus 3. nEophyte, there's still a lot of potential to look for the plant, to look for the win, but God is fantastic nade. And the planting player has been eliminated. Goldis! He was close, but the K was prepared for someone coming nearby. 2 versus 3. And right with a kill, and Xera 1v3 clutch. He finds the real, but the bomb is already planted. And right in the K. A perfect chance to get the first win. Xera. He got in right now. 1 versus 1. 45 seconds. Plenty of time. So it all is left to this one duel, the K. Smoke is fading. So he has to find a better cover right here. Will he go up or will he wait? Nearby the boxes, he has seen his enemy in the K. He gets this one for the nEophyte to get the first play. The first place, the first point, of course, because nEophyte are still pretty far away from the first play of this LAN. And finally, seems like this timeout has paid off. Great nade, but Hakarus was keen enough to dodge this one. Hakarus looking for something, a fantastic track. And Strauss eliminated Goddess as well. nEophyte, seems like they are getting into this. 5 versus 3. There was not a single moment on server when they started this well on this map, but Xera finds Hakarus. A beautiful flank from the Citrons, but Dario is coming closer. But Alpha, uncatchable once again. He gets the K. And Duriel is not able to find the refract right here. 3 versus 3. The lead that nEophyte had at the beginning of the round is already annihilated. Steny on the roof, hoping to find something out of position, but for now, Network is the guy to find the kill. nRai, luckily for nEophyte, close enough to get the revenge before Network was ready for the next fight. 2 versus 2, nRai and Steny. Now the question is which side they will go to plant the bomb. nRai will stay just there. Xera made sure that he won't go anywhere nearby inside. Steny, 1 versus 2. I think he might try to play this from the Axis rest, but he's also not really able to get closer to nor the rest, nor any sides. Alpha was waiting 8-1. It seems like this one loss from Citrons was just a statistic mistake that sometimes happen. 8-1, Citrons. They seem like they've had enough of long map. Because, as I recall, I don't know how the second match went, but I know that the at least 4 out of 6 maps that they played, they had been full 24 rounds, but the K Kakarus, once again nEophyte starts with 2 eliminations. And the remaining Citrons players A lot of work to do. A lot to overcome, and Goddess. This is a great start for this one. nEophyte having some trouble, and Duriel with the double kill. That completely opens up the side. 4 against 1, it seems like this time nEophyte just has to win this game. But Xera, he will still try though, but it won't really last long. 8-2, nEophyte. This time they were able to stick out to their leads. And Duriel, fantastic push with the shotgun. This was the key moment to not throw this round. 8-2, nEophyte. They can still fight out for the pretty decent score. 4-8 would not be a very disappointing result of the first half. But they have to keep Citrons from getting that 2-digit score as long as they can. If Citrons manage to get 10 points in the first half, well, this might be over. The KO, that was risky one, but he's trying to push. He's trying to get something out of this risk. But the only thing he gets is the nade under his knees, as well as 2 dead teammates. And Rai, the first one to get a kill for the nEophyte side, but it's 4 against 2. And Rai still fighting for something more. Haru's got network. The hope is still out there for nEophyte to get this round shotgun by Enrai. Enrai. Oh, that was a chance, but this jump shot was pretty hard. And now, does Citron player actually is Citron's players actually aware from where this shot was made? Well, we see that Enrai was not really looking for a calibration, but Strasser found the first one already. Haharus, 1 versus 3. Yet another hot clutch for the nEophyte player, and once again we won't see the highlight play since Strasser is just too accurate with that scope. 9-2, and Citrons, he will get a chance to fight for this 2-digit score in the first half of Tujain, and of course close this one out on Matmata. Citron, oh, many targets out there, but all of them were running, and Citrons did not manage to find any of those. But Network actually puts the first elimination already on the table. 5 versus 4 Citrons. This is a great beginning of the round that might bring a score to nearly finish nEophyte in the first half. Oh, this nade was pretty dangerous, as well as Gorix, who's just pushing with the shotgun. A big surprise. Alpha surprises the case, since this one was not expecting that someone actually survived the nade coming to the Axis spawn. Gorix, Alpha looking for the double kills. 10-2, Citrons completely dominating the first half of the match. nEophyte, if they can come back from this, that would be incredible, but the long is very, very hard. Very, very difficult to make through. Citrons, only 3 more points required from the attacking sides to win the first map, and to be sure that they will at least get 1 point from this match, which will still also put them in the very high spot of the group. I think that the situation right now is pretty clear that Citrons might go for... Citrons are having 7 points, if I'm not wrong, so they are a great candidate to be at least top 4 and even top 2 or top 1 of this group. Of course, top 4 is upper bracket, but the higher you are, the better score you get, the better seed you get, and this actually might bring you much further. And Citrons already getting those first eliminations, because both God is in network with the canonic play. Network once again coming from above with the triple kill. And right, the first one to stop him, but not for long, since Goddess, his partner, was already coming close. Only 1 elimination from nEophyte. 11-2, and I think like nEophyte is slowly giving up on this map, and they cannot really get the grasp of Tujain. They will of course fight for the points on the map number 2 on Matmata, but Tujain is nearly finished right there, since Citrons are 1 point from drawing this map and 2 points from completely stomping it. nEophyte, what they can find in the defense. Kaharus looking for someone. He's trying to push any of the Citrons plays out, but now Duriel with the opening elimination. Network, this time did they manage to put him down before he got the triple kill. The K also gets something in the revenge. The K once again, Goris, even though that he put down Kairos and the K, this might be relevant, since it's still the lead of the nEophyte. 3 against 2, standing in the smoke with the shotguns. Oh, and that was unpleasant surprise for Goris. And a fantastic position read from Stanley. Strasser could not really get much more done. 11-3, nEophyte with 1 point on the side of Axis. Is it beginning of the comeback? Is it just 1 point to make the score looking a bit more nicer when we look at this after the LAN? We'll see, but Citrons, I don't think like there's much pressure there. They're pretty chilled right now with score of 11-3, especially after the dinner break. This is the perfect map to get into the rhythm, and Alpha already with the elimination. Fast nade kill. Decay this time trying to push a bit too far, but anyway, the Kakarus are able to get a huge revenge. nEophyte, they are finally putting some resistance here, but the bomb is already planted, and even though that Citrons are 1 man down in this post front, it might not really be important information since they have a formation of triangle of 3 people that is completely unbreakable, or is it? Since Stanley finds trust with such an ease. 2 versus 4, nEophyte with still plenty of time. Duriel having some trouble out there. Alpha with 1 kill, but Duriel gates Ixera. Now Alpha in the 1v3 situation. Alpha, he could not find a place to hide, to reload, to regenerate. And that was an easy 3 versus 1 for nEophyte. So it's 11-4, nEophyte with another great round. But it seemed for a moment like Citrons might be able to get that 12 point right now, when nEophyte are still far, far away from coming back to the game. Anyway, this time nEophyte decided to wait a bit with those explosives. Let's see if that was a good call. Not this time, since Citrons are fully healthy, safe and sound. Duriel with this smoke push, not really. He will try to scan, he will try to come back. And in the meantime, Decay gets another entry kill. nEophyte, I have to admit, they stepped up their game, especially when it comes to those entry kills in the Axis side, since once again they are the ones to open the killing in the rounds. And right Alpha get another eliminations on the server, so it's 4 versus 3, but still in the favor of the Axis. Strasser, Ixera and Alpha. What will be the plan for the Citrons? No! You can just decide to give this round away. Alpha blown up by his own teammate, but Ixera finally gets the kill for the right team. 2 versus 3. Still not really a favoring situation for the allies. Stanny has nice position though. It seems like he won't be bothered from here. And Harus finds Strasser in a sniper duel, so Ixera now is the only one left in the challenge. With 1v3, but Duriel with a beautiful headshot. 11-5. Third round in a row coming to nEophyte. Slowly building themselves back in this map. Strasser once again hoping for an easy scope kill. So that was a close one. Strasser. See feet of someone. Oh, he cannot really land his shots. Network also looking for the push, but nEophyte are standing strong. nEophyte, this time they are not letting themselves to make this one step too far, which would let Citrons to get the first kill. But now Goddess with a perfect snipe, and Network pushing through the smoke. Network nearby the sides. Oh, this might be a very unpleasant push for the nEophyte. Network, some trouble out there with the shooting. And Enrai finds Goddess. Network also in a risk here, but Network gets Enrai. Standing also with a kill. Network, a close challenge right there, and Decay joins the game, finding Ixera. 3 versus 2, nEophyte. Even when they are put under pressure, when they are put in the conditions that are not really playing for them, they are still able to find those eliminations. Decay as well, but Network. Great timing. 1v1 situation. Network versus Haharus. But Network already very close to the side. Oh, Haharus, he's not able to secure the kill. But the bomb is not planted yet, Haharus. Network is well healing though. But Haharus will try to close up the range. Haharus had an opportunity. But Network will try to bait him out. Will try to buy as much time as possible on Network. He knows well that he needs to be in move, so Haharus would not just scope under or over the tank to get a kill. Oh, Haharus, he's trying to find a kill in network. He stopped for a moment, and as I said, the moment he stops jumping is the moment when Haharus has even half a second to aim, and when he had that, when he got that presence, it was more than enough to secure the kill and to secure the round for CITR. 6-11 nEophyte. Even though that they lost the first half 2-10, even though that they lost the first round of this half, they are still putting the fights out there. 11-6. CITR are stacked. They cannot get this 12 point that will put much more pressure on nEophyte. I think that this hope is still growing up, that nEophyte are hyping themselves up with every round won, especially after those clutches, after those situations like this, like 2v2, like 1 versus 1, like just the round before. nEophyte, a lot of nades coming from both sides. With another scan, but CITR seems like they will be coming for the B side, since the whole cannonade is going out there. Just for those two entrants from the long and from the middle, but Duriel with a kill. Alpha, nice refrag, but Stenny was camped and network does not check corner. The K with a kill as well, 4-2 when it comes to alive players, and it seems like nEophyte are going to get themselves another point. Alpha trying to turn this round around, 2 versus 3. But nEophyte are using that the fact that they are 1 man up, because we see Haharus once again in move, looking for something more, looking even for a riskier duel, but also for a duel that might get him killed. Alpha going for the third one, 2 versus 2. CITR, did they get the hero that will put them up for the 12 points for maybe yet another draw of this day, of this day? 35 seconds. Oh, Haharus had a chance, but the rival was too swifty up there to get shot by enemy scope. And the bomb is already planted. Alpha, he will hide inside, and Strasser found nRai. It's now Haharus against the wall, 1 versus 2. Very important clutch coming from the sniper of nEophytes. Haharus looking for anything, looking for even a pixel of leg, of a knee, of something that might get him elimination. Haharus. Oh, and Alpha. This time it was just too good. 12-6 and 6 map points coming for the allies here. nEophyte, they can still put a fight for the draw. But it seems like this might have completely killed the enthusiasm to play for the win out here, since they cannot get the win on Tujain anymore. Alpha looking for the push. Oh god, this was just too swifty coming from a shotgun of CITR. God is looking for something more also with his Garant. But Duriel was prepared for this fight. No one really here to get something back from this. So it's 4 versus 4, but Strasser hunting for something. Alpha as well. And we see that the claws of CITR are slowly closing. But nEophytes are not letting them completely put them to the ground. Haharus with elimination. Alpha with a nice scan. 3 versus 3. And CITR with small steps are trying to get themselves to the A side. To the B side. Yeah, to the A side, of course. Sometimes this conf is confusing for me, but Duriel. Ooh, and nRai, what a pick right now coming from the Axis side. Like Sarah. 1-3 situation. Seems like this time. Seems like this 1 map point would not be the one to bring CITR to the 1-0 lead in this series. Or maybe Xera in this clutch. Can he get an easy kill to start this round? 35 seconds, still plenty of time to get at least 1 elimination before plants. But 2 of the roofs were well guarded by CITR, by nEophyte, of course. So it's 12-7. Whoa, what an opening! Explosive one, since we have 3 nade kills, 2 from the side of Axis and the other one for the CITR. 4 versus 3 nEophyte. Once again with a great opening, and nRai knows how to follow up after such a great start. 4 versus 2, only Network and Xera alive. Seems like it might be a quick one if nEophyte does not make a bigger mistake out there. Haharus Hoping that Citrons would just give themselves on a silver plate to finish this round and fight in another one. 5 more points to win for nEophyte to get at least something of Tujain. And don't forget that Citrons are masters of draws. Like, we've seen 3 draws from Citrons today. 2 of them on stream. Network finds one. Xera also finds one, but nEophyte just played for the rekills and that was enough to secure the points. 12 to 8, and even I slowly start to believe that they actually might be able to come back or at least come really close with the score, since it's 6 to 2 after the swap of the half. So Strasa, oh, he was not able to track this head well enough to get the opening for Citrons. Network, oh, no one was guarding this roof and no one expected that Network will go with such a quick flank. And this surprise that brought a kill for Citrons might be the beginning of the end. God is pushing for the side with this shotgun. God is already putting the Axis player in danger. Duriel gets one. Oh, God is still somehow staying on his feet, but not for much longer. Xera was there to help, and Strasa this time he's able to track his enemy out. Harus in the 1v3 clutch, but not for longer. Xera will finish this one out. Citrons, they were scared for the moment, but 13-8, still a very solid win on the first map. At least 1 point from the series secured. Will they win or draw the next map to get the 3 points? We'll see after a short break. It was not really a long one, so we are coming back for the second map. Let me remind you that Citrons won to Jane 13 to 8, and now we are heading straight to Matmara to see if Citrons might get something more. And in the short break, I checked the scoreboard, and Citrons are actually on the third place right now, since we have 2 teams with a complete of victories. Okay, I remember, and nEophyte are 3-0, so they won't be a team that is unbeatable after this game. And as well, Armia, if I'm not wrong, have 3 wins right now. But for now, nEophyte, that was a complete domination on this round. A very quick start. A T-base even coming for the Axis. I think they are pretty much. It's the first. This to Jane was their first lost map on this tournament. Okay, let me bring you some backstory. Why am I laughing? Pix just told me that Citrons defeated nEophyte on this map, but I'm streaming this game, so I'm fully aware that this happens. Okay, 4 against 2, even though that their expositor planet seems like nEophyte might be able to fight this one back, but Network, oh, he's putting a lot of hard work to bring this round home. 2 kills already in the post-spawn, but there you're finding Network. Can he get the first? He cannot. So nEophyte with a bit more of a struggle here, but they will be able to start with 2-0.
Explosives defused. Axis
win. 2-0 nEophyte. We can see that nEophyte are mad after the last map. They need to get their anger out of their system. And Matmata is the perfect place to do this. Citrons. Strasa. Looking for an entry opening. And Citrons spreading across the map. Xera already opened some space since Hakarus is already down. Xera trying to cover up the way to the A sides. But nEophyte by far holding pretty strong. Xera, oh, he cannot get this one. Decay with jump pick. It was accurate enough to bring here for the Axis Duriel. Strasa, even though that he was hiding, even though that he was crawling to not get spotted, still got eliminated by Duriel. And Decay coming once again. Decay with Thompson. Jumping around this roof, standing coming to the play. 4 against 1. Seems like Network cannot really do much more here. But Network will fight, of course. If he can get 1 versus 4 clutch, this would be definitely a highlight. But he's struggling with the second kill. And the crossfire comes. 3 versus 0. 3 versus 0. So nEophyte. Okay, they are putting some tempo right here. to get back on track and at least get 1 point from the series to have 10 points. Okay, I'm trying to get some info about how Armia is doing, because Armia might be the first team to secure top 4. If I'm not wrong, Network with a fast kill, and Citrons might go for the fast plan since they are in the lead. Oh, and Armia won the first map of their series, so Armia has at least 10 points right now. And Network, etc. Oh, this one is complete turnover since Citrons are pretty much dictating everything in this round. 5 versus 3 from the side, the bomb is already planted. Stanny. Hoping that they still can get this round back. Stanny and Enrai, both with eliminations. 40 seconds on the clock, but Xera won't let this happen. 3 versus 2, Duriel as well. 2 versus 2, Duriel and Stanny. Can they get out Network? Oh, they cannot, because Network was a complete surprise from the staircase. 2 versus 1, Stanny now with, not enough time, I think, to get those 2 eliminations and a defuse as well. 24 seconds only. So it seems like this should be the first points of Matmata coming for the ally side. 1, 2, 3. It was a great moment to find this first point, to find the break of the series, of the streak, before nEophyte got heated in the moment too much. Citrons once again looking for the push. Good grenade dodge. Oh! And Goris, fantastic read. He was standing straight in the point when the snake was aimed. Goris looking for the push, but Duriel was expecting someone to come here. Another entry for nEophyte, and by far they were able to make those entries work. Network Stanny, yet another kills coming to this round, and Duriel, oh, this is his corner. Shot with the bullets. Come here, anyone. Come back. This is the jingle of the shop with the bullet that Duriel has opened. Harus put some work too, and Strasser left as the only one standing. So it seems like nEophyte do not really care about the fact that Citrons got the point a moment ago. Strasser, nice shots, but still not enough to get this point for the allies. 4-1, Duriel with a fantastic round, and Duriel with a fantastic map. Let me talk about this. 8-1, a great start. It was a player who settled himself in previous rounds on the very top of the kill score. It seems like he wants to get comfortable there again. 8-1. Can someone stop him for now? It seems like Citrons cannot stop their enemies in anything, because Decay, Stanny, and Enrai, those are 3 very fast kills in 21st seconds of the rounds. And after such a short time, nEophyte are almost sure that they will get the point here. But Decay has to be careful though. God is already planning, and God is low on HP. Still did not really disturb him in getting that elimination to contact, but Duriel already coming from behind, and Harus from up above, being the guard of the sides, and Harus, oh, this was too easy. Just straight away from those goddess shots, aim exactly at the rival, whose position is fully open to you. Get plenty of time to aim there, and plenty of time to find the skill. 5-1. nEophyte, I would say that this map by far was hard for nEophyte, since almost all of those 5-1 rounds were won pretty much easy. Oh, yet another great series of nades, and Hakarus with Duriel coming with the crossfire. Citrons, it was a nice try to completely change the tempo of the round, but the problem was that nEophyte was absolutely prepared for this one. nEophyte did not struggle at all with the fact that Citrons were for the full B-side rush. Xera trying to get anything from this round. Got 1, maybe he'll get 2 or 3, but I seriously doubt the fact that he might plant the bomb. Not get anything more than some kills to boost his stats. 6-1, nEophyte are not stopping. And it seems like nEophyte might also go for the 10 points after 4 rounds. 10 from 12, still a great score. Oh, Xera! But that was a beautiful predict, and Strasser. A very quick series, resulting in Citrons still being 1 man up. Network. Once again, Citrons got enough time to prepare this well-hidden trap. 2 versus 4 with Harus starts great. The problem is that his teammate is already down, so Haharu is left in a 1v3 situation, already being under fire. Haharu has to find this headshot, yet another nade, and another one. Haharu still staying alive. But the time is ticking, and we see that the fact is that Citrons are buying time so well. Haharu, he cannot get this one shot. And Citrons will get the second point. I kind of see a pattern here. We have 3 rounds for nEophyte, 1 for Citrons, 3 rounds for nEophyte, 1 for Citrons. 30 seconds on the clock, and this will be final. Oh, and Alpha, I absolutely forgot about him. Maybe it's because it was his first elimination of the map, the one who was stopping completely nEophyte onto Jane, as not having the greatest time of Matmata. To the 6, nEophyte. Lost one more, but last time it happened, they didn't really seem to bother. Maybe this time it would be different, since Strasser is looking for the clearance and the side with both his scoping rifle and grenade network as well. But nEophyte decided just to hide themselves in the smoke, and they do not really give a damn about anything, or maybe they are, because Strasser wins a scoping duel with Haharus, bringing early advantage to the side of the allies. Network. He hopes that he will spot someone moving around the smoke, because another elimination would be sealing in these points. But nROCÞAW was just waiting for this to happen. Decay as well. But Strasser finds Tenny out of position. Goddess as well, 3 versus 2. The lead is swapping from one hands to another one. Goddess looking for more. And nEophyte, nROCÞAW and Decay, they have some struggles, especially that Strasser is still untouchable out there. Strasser with a 4. Strasser just had a fantastic position. And no one was really able to come even close. He got a lot of, let's be honest, 3 eliminations when his enemies were absolutely not ready for the fight for such a distance and for this position that he took over. 3-6, Citrons final with 2 points in a row. This might be a good sign for those, because they are fighting for anything. Xera, fantastic start, but nEophyte, they are not going down without a fight. nROCÞAW and Haharus bringing this game straight away to the, bringing this round straight away to the tie. Haharus, can he get a position like that once more? Of course, Strasser is the one who got this position. Haharus is not able to counter that, since Strasser once again is just waiting for anyone to come on top or on the open position. nROCÞAW and Decay, those two once again found themselves in the 2v3 situation, but this time nROCÞAW is the first one to kill. So Decay might have a bit more space and a bit more time to get there. Oh, nROCÞAW, he got the info by Alpha, but Alpha sacrificed for the kill. 1 versus 1, Decay versus Goddess. But the fact is that Goddess has been unnoticed the whole round. No one really knows where he's hidden. No one really knows where to expect him. And Decay looking for this clad, because Citrons are coming back with the score. Citrons are actually putting some decent work here to make sure that the second half won't be coming back from the very deep dark hole. Not just a fight from the normal decent score. 20 seconds only. Seems like Goddess might just win this round. The game was not even the close explosive, and Goddess still has his nade. He's really unnoticed the whole round. Oh, there's not enough time. Goddess just waited his opponents out and
eliminated.
Quick kill to make sure that this round is secured. 4-6. Citrons once again with a great start, and those aggressive openings. Maybe this was their play. Maybe this was the remedy for Citrons to look for some points. 3 in a row. They are fighting to get maybe even a draw in the first half of Matmata. Strasser looking for the push. Strasser before he goes up with his sniper rifle. For now, he's just looking for the nade. Goddess as well. We'll try to take over this narrow angle. Alpha as well in very close range, and in cooperation with Goddess, they are able to secure the first kill. Citrons once again with an entry. Already very close to the side, still with 75 seconds on the clock, so Citrons might be onto something. Oh, Duriel and Endrai. They decided to go for the double play, and this double play pays out very well since Duriel is also able to fight with Goddess. Try to get anything back. Stanny as well, Alpha having some trouble. He's able to get Stanny, but 3 more to go. With the nades coming straight under his knees. Alpha looking for literally anyone. Finds one. Oh! And right, close to death. But still, it's not enough damage to get the kill, and Duriel will just finish this round. 7-4. nEophyte finally secured the win in the first half of the series. Of this map, of course. And Citrons. 7-5 would be a very neutral score. 8-4 is pretty much neutral as well, but still, it's better to be down 2 rounds than 4. And Xera is working on that, since NRI has been already exploded in this round, and Citrons found them wave to the side, bombs down, as well as 2 more players from nEophyte. 5 versus 2 seems like pretty much easy one. Duriel might put a fight up there, but he's all alone, and it seems like no one and nothing is going to take Citrons their 5th point from the heads. Duriel going for 1 more. At least he's stopping that kill table, but that does not really matter out there. Duriel, 35 on the clock. We are pretty much sure right now that this won't be a defused Strasser. Not reassure us in this one. 7-5. I was not expecting such a close half after the first. After those first minutes of the half. But Citrons with a nice comeback there, and maybe those 5 points are enough to bring them up here and to get the whole 3-point stack from this match. And also put nEophyte under them in the bracket, since nEophyte would have 9 points if they do not win this map. nEophyte, oh, they are under a lot of fire, but Stanny, okay, he gets decay, but he gets Goddess, so he's clean. He's good right there. Stanny with another one, Harus as well. Alpha gets Kakarus, but nEophyte still in the lead. 2 versus 3, and Stanny will not fail under the pressure. Alpha, ooh, nice shot out there. Stanny already down, but 2 more to go. Alpha gets another fight, and Duriel is able to secure this one. 8-5, nEophyte. 1 round closer to a 1 Matmata and to some points coming from the 4th round of the Group A.
Very appreciated. I know what it means.
Strasser. He's looking for the sniper lineups also from the defensive side. And Alpha, ooh, a nice nade, but a revenge is coming shortly from Duriel. 4 versus 4, Goddess. Oh, that was a danger zone of the Goddess still as cold as ice. Once again, hoping for that push. Goddess low on HP. And Stanny is able to finish him off. Like Sir as well, 3 versus 3. Once again, a very close. Opening, but the bomb is already down, so nEophyte. And now putting the pressure on Citrons, that the time is ticking. Citrons, they have to get some quick eliminations because the smoke is fading out, and the position to defuse the bomb would be through the open. Alpha. He is closing the distance, putting some pressure on Enray, but he is not breaking down, finding that first kill of the post plant, and almost with 100% reassurance, winning the round for nEophytes and Citrons. Now with only half a minute and 3 people more to go. Duriel and Stanny just cleaning up on Matmata. 9-5. nEophyte, they struggled a bit in the last few rounds, but when they switch sides, they seem perfectly fine, because those 2 first points were not really putting much pressure on them. nEophyte, this time they're going for the full rush. This might be a very quick plan, but Kakarus already eliminated. Ixer in the side. He's standing between nEophyte and the plant. Stanny, got Goddess. The one that's very often is playing straight in the smoke with a shotgun. Few more nades thrown, and it seems like nEophyte, they might have a space here to flanks. Not any of the axes should be bothering them. And it's happened. The bomb is already down. 8-man post plant. 7-man post plant. And usually, when in those situations, allies are the first one to get the kill. It's statistically, it's nearly sure. I mean, hardly ever Axis would win such a thing. They would need a very fast kills and also would need nEophyte to make some mistakes. And nEophyte can just camp, can just wait this out since it's like 25 seconds, counting the defuse time. And Steady is just unstoppable, going not for the double but for the triple kill, maybe even something more. Not really relevant for the round since the round is going to nEophyte. 3-0 after changing sides. 10-5 in this whole map, and a clean, almost clean round coming from nEophyte. Only Kakar is down, but still, does not really matter. 10-5. And our Citron slowly okay with the fact that they are only getting 1 point from this series. Oh, will they believe that this is still a possible comeback, even though that nEophyte are looking incredibly strong on this map. Goris! Oh, that was a nice shot. That was very pleasing shot by Harus. Finds one as well. 4 versus 4. And this time nEophyte. Slowing this down a bit. But that's what I like in FPS. When the team playing attacking side can play with the tempo, can make this an element of the strategy. Strasa finds the Rios, so this round might be a bit too slow. Oh, network, it was a perfect opportunity, but Decay comes with a clutch, comes as a hero. Alpha there as well. Enrai and Decay down 1 man, but still having time by the side, and also the explosives that are pretty much ticking for the last 20 seconds. Strass, Alpha, as long as nEophyte is able to find the first kill, they should be fine. Right here, Citron still not being able to tap the bomb. And Strasser finds the case, so nEophyte, this time it might not be comebackable, because Ixera was also here to protect the one that was defusing. 6-10.
Explosives diffused.
Citrons
Axis
breaking the ice after the change of teams, but that does not really change the fact that they are 4 points down. And nEophyte are still very, very close to this victory. And even though that Citrons had some advantage out here, nEophyte were still able to put this bomb down and to put some pressure on the Citrons. Coming over there, units thrown, but nEophyte just rushes through them. It's a very interesting strategy. And Citrons might not actually be ready for this fight because they put those nades to slow this attack down, and nEophyte just rushed through them. Like, who cares about those nades? In the worst, I will blow up, but in the best scenario, I will have the side in a very, very fast pace. Steady found the kill. God is already eliminated, and Citrons will struggle out here. It's 4 versus 5. They were completely pushed out of the pace. As I said, the decision to go through those nades was fantastic play, since they've seen that those nades are not going anywhere nearby their legs when they are going full speed. Network with another kill, but it still seems like much work to do, especially with Haharus, who is playing far, far away with the sniper rifle, hoping for anyone to touch the bomb, leading him to easy elimination. Enrai gets one as well. Only 25 seconds on the clock for Truss, and Alpha and Haharus is making sure that the work is done properly. Duriel just going to clean, like he has in his tradition. 11-6, nEophyte nearly closing this game, making sure that they will have the best seed possible after the group stage. Okay, Goris. A quick exchange of the nades. Classic one, but Goris with a shotgun. Not for long. nEophyte already learned that they need to put the 2 people out there. Very close to fight Goris in Enrai. What a snipe. Not only he got network, he pushed Strasser away. Also got pretty much hurt from this nade. 3 versus 2. Bomb planet. And if this nade finds no one, and it will find no one because it's too late to get the planting guy, nEophyte are in a perfect spot to get 6 map points on Matmata. Enrai gets Alpha, and it's just formality for nEophyte to close this one, and probably to close this map, since it's 6 chances to get a victory here. nEophyte. This is the final round of this game, Strass. Oh, that was a close one, but Duriel will not win this one. The KX era. A lot of action on server, but nEophyte is still able to get to the side, and Haharus joins the fight. Oof, Alpha, this time he was prepared. The K took a bit too long to prepare for the shots, and nEophyte. This might not be the best possible. Post-run, they found themselves into end. Oh, this is a close one. He will get healed, and once more on the full HP bar. Try to defend this bomb as long as possible. Network trying to flank this whole retake. And Haharus finds Alpha. 2 versus 2. The time is ticking. Strasser already saw his position in Network.
Eliminated.
Network, of course. He's not a surprise here. Strasser as well. 13-6. nEophyte with a very solid map. So we have 1-1 in the series. The teams decided to split the points. I think they both should be pretty happy with that one. Citrons on 8 after 2 wins and 2 draws. nEophyte on 10 after 3 victories and 1 draw. For now, I will